Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 52 of our batch. And now if I say we are almost at the 95% course has been done and we are doing rest 5% in next 3 to 4 days. Today we are going to be discuss a little bit about the release management. When I say about the little bit, because 2 or 3 things I can say has been changed now. Number one, release management module is not available on the PDI with the same name. That's the first biggest challenge which I face. it has been rebranded, renamed with the concept called the digital release product. And third, I am still exploring this particular module because a lot of things has been changed. It's not like a native form. It is going on the workspace side. So what I know about the release we can discuss. Rest, it's still exploration phase. So maybe someday if I get time, I'll do a little bit more deep dive and we'll create some separate videos on that particular part. Okay, now the question comes, what is release? Let me come here and go back to the this. Oops, okay. Maybe we missed out that. I missed out that slide. Okay. If I say what is release management or what is release, generally in the IT industry, release and change are not connected, I can say replaced by the words. Someone said, no, I'm working on the release, I'm working on the change. But if I go as per the layman language, layman example, release is something when you bundled your changes together in a box, in a container, in a one go, then it has become a release. So like if I say the example, for the Facebook, for the Meta, WhatsApp is a product, right? And on the WhatsApp, they release something new. Like they release, you can make a call now, you can transfer the money now, and you can edit any message as well. For me or you as a normal person, it's just 3 changes. But for the Meta as a company, for the Meta as a product, for the Meta as an employee, for them it is a 3 big features which they develop, they build. Sorry, I'll say which they design, they develop, they build, they test, and finally they execute and they deploy in the production system. So they follow the complete life cycle. Now you say, Atul, change में भी तो यही होता है change में भी actually में होता यही है, but the problem is that change is considered like a very prime, very like a precious diamond in the ITSM. A lot of where I work, almost 1 or 0.5 my customers use release management. So in the last 8 years, I barely work on a one customer who was using release management end to end at full fledged. Because earlier ServiceNow release was not that much good. There's a lot of issues in the out of the box release management, no validation, nothing is there. But now in the Washington DC, they upgraded it and it is called as a name called the digital release product. New interface, a new changes has been done because it is released just a year or 2 months back, so still in the exploration phase. For us to be understand that release has been connected with the multiple modules to update the catalog. So now you can say, Atul, do you provide the training for the item as well? I'll send him, I'm starting in 1 month. This is what I'm upgrading myself. I'm adding in my portfolio. So mainly release can be used to increase or to enhance your portfolio as well. So that's in it's a SRM. So where you say in the portal, you say that yes, we are providing these services. We're not providing these services anymore. Then incident and problem where you where you fix the change, fix incident caused by Maybe sometime what happened? Nowadays I'm facing some issue on LinkedIn. Whenever I type a message from my mobile app, it takes approximately 5 seconds to be disappear after I click on the send button. So I raise this case and they say our team is working and this will be available in the next release on this particular day. So it means they're fixing the incident as well. In the release, you are upgrading the non-error details as well. That okay, this was a non-error earlier. Now we're upgrading it to the this part. So we say it was earlier non-error, but we fix this issue now. Change via release. If I say practically, very thin line between these two. वो कहता है ना कि if you put milk and water together in a bowl, just I'm not sure that what you say in English, सारा बगला जो होता है, okay, that has the capacity to separate these two, water and this what I can say milk. So in the same manner, we have very thin line between release and change. Few concepts से तो ठीक है, मुझे लगा सेम ही है सारा कुछ, but practically or internally as a release management is a very big product. Okay, so we use update our knowledge management and we do updates our CMDB as well. I'm launching these new services. I'm decommissioning these services because when we say about the services, we have a next module called the SPM, Service Portfolio Management. We will see that how we launch the services here. Okay, so I'll go here and show you a little demo on this part, that what is this release means. Earlier in my previous batches, I was able to show this release management in my PDA, but now in Washington DC it is not available. Okay, so what I did, I go here and I activate this plugin. And digital release product. Installed. Released ये वाला. So I activated this plugin. Digital product release, not release product. Digital product release. It is available on the ServiceNow App Store. Okay, it is available on the ServiceNow App Store. So like we have a Google Play Store, we have a iOS Play Store. The same manner we have a ServiceNow App Store as well, where multiple companies build the app and put on the App Store, and multiple companies who need that app, they buy it and they continue. So in short, the meaning is that if you go in the Google Play Store, you will not find only apps which has been created by Google. You will find the apps which is created by anybody. Maybe tomorrow you create some application and you put on the Google Store. You can do. So I activated this plugin, and then if I go here and search for the tables, and we'll search for the release. If you want to read about release, you can check one of my video available on the completely on the release management only. So these are the tables available or given by ServiceNow. See, this is the earlier table release, but now if you see, this is coming from this particular digital product release data model. Okay, before I go in this discussion, let's understand three things or the four things. This part, let me. Okay. A release has a four major components. If you see here as well, product, release, phases, and feature. On which you want to deploy some changes. I was thinking in the morning that when I get up, today I have to teach release management. What is the best example? For the Meta as a company, what are the products? Or let's say Google as a company, what are the products? Gmail is one of the product. YouTube is one of the product. YouTube, or I can say G Suite is one of the product. Then you can say AdSense, or they provide ads as well. This is one of the product. So for the Google, these are the 4 products. That is number 1 part. It means any release you are planning, any release you are doing, it will be go only on the product. So if you come back here and let me open this in the parallel window to show you this part. Workspace, open this workspace. हाँ, इसको DPR का कोई वो नहीं है, टेबल लेवल नहीं है यहाँ पर. If you try to see something like this, please नहीं मिलेगा आपको कुछ. Everything has been set up in the workspace. तो ये ठीक है. So whenever we are going to deploy a change, first of all, we see that which product we are going to pick it up. So you can see here, I am again saying, don't say I know everything about this. I am still exploring this as of now. Okay. So we will raise a release on a product. Request product. I say I am launching as product. Who is the product owner? And all the things you can put and submit. Oh. LNG trainings. Submit. Okay. Or you can go here as well if you see the previous products also. So let's say this is my product. And this product is in the build phase now. मतलब तो बन रहा है, इसके ऊपर काम होगा, अप्रूव होगा, जो भी है. तो we'll pick up something like this. So for this hotel reservation system, this is a product. Now on the product, we plan the releases. Like if I say, Hema, let's open a hotel. So when we say let's say open a restaurant and the hotel together, then ये तो ले काम करते हैं, इसको phases में लेके चलते हैं. Let's open a restaurant first with a small sitting of the 10 or 12 tables. Next, after 3 months, we'll go to increase it to the 15 or 18. Then after 6 months, we will make another hall or another venue or other place to more sitting, maybe outside as well. So what we are doing, we are planning for the releases. बहुत बड़ा release है ये, 6 महीने का release है. Now we can divide that release in the phases. अतुल business तो बढ़िया चल रहा है. Let's plan something more. So this is a planning as a phase. Planning हो गई. Now we need a funding. So finance as a phase. Finance भी हो गया. Let's go for the build. Order, get the carpenter, order the carpenter, decoration, everything. That is a development phase. हो गया. Let's put this particular things in this hall or in this place. That is a deployment phase. And then running phase. हर phase में कुछ features हो सकते हैं. Features, you can say basically features are like I'm upgrading my restaurant, and under my upgrading my restaurant, I'm just having a feature called kitchen upgrade, where I'm going to be update everything in my kitchen utensils or gas stove, everything we have to do. So that can be feature. Under feature, we have a task as well. This task can be release task. This task can be feature task as well. तो इसका ना पूरा एक बाइंडिंग रहता है. If I show you a picture like this, maybe this will be able to. नहीं है, जैसे ये है. नहीं, ये भी नहीं है. ठीक है, इसको यहाँ देखते हैं अगर कुछ प्रैक्टिकल मुझे मिला. ठीक है, तो देखो इसने कहा कि ओवरऑल ये रिलीज है मेरा. रिलीज प्लानिंग. Now you can add a feature. If you work in the agile format, then you can know this thing, like this is release planning. So add a feature here. Feature is priority, medium. You can put it something like this and click submit. If you see, this is look like my agile one. Now open this. This is my feature. Under the feature, if you want, I can get that. I can add the epics with the epics as well, or I can add the more details. So like you can say link epics. Epics is a part of agile format, agile methodology. We're not going that deep as of now. Okay, so you can take some actions on this, but you can delete it something. Again, I'm saying that I'm exploring it with you now, I can say. Okay, so you can see releases here and releases there. No release. So if you want, you can create a new release as well. Release name, agenda. किस प्रोडक्ट के लिए करना है? मुझे करना है अपना, अच्छा LNG तो अभी अप्रूव नहीं हुआ, लेट्स से हाँ ट्रेनिंग के लिए वर्जन 1.0 है ही नहीं भी तो कोई वर्जन हमारा इसका, क्योंकि अभी पब्लिश नहीं हुआ इन प्रोडक्शन. डू वांट टू रिलीज यूजर रिलीज टेम्पलेट? देयर इज नो रिलीज टेम्पलेट अवेलेबल. अरे सारे मैंडेटरी हैं यार, ये कुछ भी नहीं करने देंगे. इट मींस दे रिलीज readiness टारगेट नहीं है. We are not able to save it. So what ServiceNow say that you have to create this at least 3 things. First, your app should be in the production. You should have a release template to be built up and release readiness target, that when you're targeting to this particular part. Okay, I'm just giving a little glimpse to understand this part. Okay, then if you say readiness target, it looks like a good one. So when you're planning to release this 13th, 14th, which day you're planning it? So if you say I'm planning on this part, phase 1 date is this. And I can put this. Okay. You want to do reoccurring? No. Why I'm not able to select this as a confirm? Come on. It's fine, yeah. Date is fine. See, these are the problem that a new product. Maybe I'm missing out something in this particular part again. Or possibly I don't have a proper rights as well. Select release admin who can make a changes on this particular part. Okay, so here we plan for the release readiness target and then release admin. All the kind of movements, templates. So here you can see the release templates and approval definitions. So every release need to be approved, like every change need to be approved. So we can define the approval definitions as well here, that who will approve my release. So if you go here and we can try to build something, if we can. No, it is not aligned. One more thing which I still think that to work on the release, a user must have a release admin role. Then a lot of things he or she can do. So if I click on new, nothing is working. Maybe it's either browser issue or it's something I'm not allowed because I'm not a release manager here. Then policy admin, that how the release will move forward, what policies we need to be followed. Okay, it's stuck, I guess. Let me refresh it. Policies admin. So mainly when we say we need to be build a release, deploy a release, we have some policies on the place. So you can see the policies, all planned stories are completed. Means until unless all the stories of a sprint will not complete, my release will not ready to move forward. Code coverage threshold, no critical vulnerabilities. If you do your testing of the release, they make sure that there's no critical vulnerability should be there. My test should pass. So all these policies we do. So if I say from my experience, definitely ServiceNow has improved this product now, but it will take some time to understand this product. So this is policy, this is for variable, for API, this is for templates which we're looking for. All categories, type of release, like DPR is one of the category kind of things. And invocation, no idea what is this. And finally, tools. Maybe they get together the DevOps as well there. Possibly. Walk up same ही है तो पता नहीं क्यों है. Maybe. So if you come back here, this is what we discuss. You define a release process. Under that you have a policy, we have a template. You can define the readiness target and you can connect with your tool as well. And now ServiceNow provide us a complete big picture of as well. What are the active release? You can see my product. अभी तक एक ही product है लेकिन approve नहीं हुआ. Approval task, how many releases, how many policies compliant as per the results which we do. Then running releases, approval task is pending or not for anybody. You can see here. Okay. Now if I come back here on this part, let's understand this release. Application is this, and if you release, and let me go back to this show schema. I was having one more table. I removed it or what? I remember correctly, there was a table which I use. Maybe in my notes I make it something. Okay, leave it. Again, things has been changed, so multiple things can be different now. Okay, show referencing and show referenced. So now you can see release project has been used by the product and the user, because who is the owner of this product. And you can see release features, phases. RFC means under the release we can map the change as well, because we're not able to create a proper release here. If I go here, we're not able to create a proper release. If we are able to see the proper release, then we can add the features and the phases as well on that particular part. This is what this particular option says. But one thing which I can say is that definitely this product has been improved, but it will take some time to understand this part, because a lot of things has been changed on this particular part. One more thing important, if you see, it is still extended from the task table, not a separate table. So release phase and release feature task has been extended from the task table only. So you can see release task as well. So now we have change task, we have problem task, we have a incident task, same we have a release task as well here. So you can see. So these all are coming with the ServiceNow digital release product model, and it is a scoped application. It has their own scope. So you can see it's not in the global application. This is in the scoped application. If I go here, user admin, and let's say user, sorry, let's say role first. Earlier plugin, it was known as the release V2. So you can see that these roles are required: release admin, release coordinator, release user. So we are in the digital product, so we will use these roles mainly. So if I give this role to my admin and I go here, what is the role name? SN_DPR. SN_DPR. This one. So you can see now, create feature, feature deletion, read, write, admin. This is admin is important. So it means a normal ITL user, if I'm not wrong, normal ITL user cannot use release management easily, or he minimum need a workspace user role. GP domain and click on the save. Now if I come back here and just reload this page, and now if I try to be release, अच्छा इसका तो वो भी नहीं है, एक्चुअली वो सेव ही नहीं करने देगा तब तक. ठीक है, जब तक वो बनेगा नहीं तब तक सेव नहीं करने देगा हमें. ठीक है, but now we can see that okay, so now you can see it's showing as a create option here. Still not allowing me, come on. कोई एक्स्ट्रा वो भी नहीं है इसमें तो यार. I have to be need to be check that why it's not allowing me to be save this. Maybe something, some rule or some different features are missing, something in the background is missing. That is the reason we are not able to create the release readiness target, that by this particular date release must be ready on that particular part. Again, still exploration phase, recently launched by ServiceNow. So a lot of things need to be understand on this particular thing. Now in the release, even though these slides are from the old perspective, old release ServiceNow perspective, but the concept stays same. For the release, we need input, we need planning, and we need to be deployed. In the input, we put the release type, major, minor release, enhancement release, what it's. Calendar, input as a calendar, that when we are going with a live, and how the process means phases, task, features, these things has been come in the input. Then planning, use this input and put the right process, that what approval is required in which particular phase, what task is required in which particular phase. And finally, we deploy it. We will do build, test, and finally we deploy this. Okay. So how the release has been linked with the different ITSM processes. When we about the release planning, we are talking with the change management. Planning कब करते हैं जब हमें पता है कि हमारी changes is ready for the go live. In the build and test, we talk about the configuration management because you're going to be change your CIs, your services, everything. In the deployment, we are fixing up problems. And in the review and close, we see any new incident has been raised or not, or what incident we fixed it via this release. So this is an overall picture of release management. It's a very new product to be explored for everybody, not only for me, for everybody, because this is something new I see first time. Okay, so need to be explored a little bit more that how it's working. But one thing which is I like is that ServiceNow give us a good interface now. So in the build phase, when it's deployed, it will be done. So you can see all. So if you open this, maybe it is in the some approval state or something is there. Product features, you can add a features from here. You can build the versions here as well. Means again a complete life cycle will be there. Let's see, do ServiceNow provide any kind of a flows as well for this? Designer. And now we'll see anything ServiceNow give for this, that how this running in the background. It's something what fundamentally it's be using in the background. Come on. Yes, here. And let's search for the release. नहीं, इसका मतलब not this thing. Something else is running behind this particular complete structure, which is helping ServiceNow to follow this release part. So you can do this external tools if you want to be add. I'm sure this is something they are bringing from the DevOps perspective. You can add Jenkins, Jira, GitHub. So like anyway, the planning tool, repository tool, pipelines, artifact repository, artifacts. This is from the DevOps perspective. And then you go to specific release and you can create your own releases and other things will be there. I'll explore this more because this is something is looks good to me to do little deep dive. So this is all about the release management, doubt, question, and clarification. Yes, any doubt, question?
Yeah, can you hear me, Atul?
Okay, good.
Hello?
Yes, Seema, go ahead.
Sorry. Yeah, for release, uh, I know there's out like you told me the difference between
No.
outage or a planned. Remember you spoke about the
Yes, yes, yes. We
differences.
do talk about
So
outages, right?
so for release, it's always ahead, right? Like
See,
it's always
it's depend. As an it's not like that. Ki every time we have an outage, maybe I'm
yes,
deploying some changes. So now, if I tell you that if WhatsApp deploys some changes, it doesn't mean that every time WhatsApp say, "Hey, I will be down for the 5 minutes."
right.
So the way they deploy is something different. Maybe some non-peak hours they deploy, or they have some different way to deploy the changes so that it should not impact to the all users. Or if it impact very less, few seconds only, which you think
Oh,
okay, it can be happen. So it's totally dependent. If you think that this release is going to be take a outages,
right.
then create outage plan for the same, or outage record for the same. But okay, as is coming from the task table, let's see. Let's go
Okay.
here and go here outage, and let me create an outage record here. Let's see, do we have any outage record? No, I don't have any release record here. Otherwise, I can see. Maybe outage will be on the change only, not on the release then. Otherwise, in this task, we can see because this is extended from the task table only. So we can see if any release is there. Or we don't have any demo data available in the system as of now because there's no
Oh,
release
okay.
available.
I see.
So at least one record will be there. We are able to see that how this work actually.
Okay.
Okay,
Got it.
that's it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So now, very short, this thing has been done. If I say, now let's come to the little more interesting topics. Okay, Atul, I'm done with these forms here. Too much form. I want to be work in a drag drop option. यहाँ से उठाया, यहाँ move कर दिया, यहाँ से उठाया, यहाँ move कर दिया. So ServiceNow provide a product to us that is called Visual Task Based. In short, we call that as VTB. VTP. What does VTB do? VTB provide you a good user experience for your day-to-day work as well. Means as the name says, visual means something on the pictures part. So if I come here and search visual task mode, you can see here. And let's say I open this. Is this looking little good? Or if I open the form, that will be more good. अतुल अच्छा लग रहा है ये तो कलर तो मतलब डिजाइन इज गुड ठीक है नॉन असाइनमेंट ग्रुप आई कैन सी इन वन गो सर्विस असाइनमेंट नेटवर्क असाइनमेंट एंड दिस थिंग आई कैन डू लाइक दिस ओ वाह मजा आ गया ये तो राइट इट्स लुक्स इंटरेस्टिंग टू मी so this is a fundamental called the VTP completely out of the box module given by ServiceNow but come with some problem statements as well. Let's say I am here and I want to create a task board. ServiceNow provides the two type of task board. One is called free form and one is called data driven. Free form means this one has no relationship with any other table. मतलब फिर फायदा क्या है ना? Let's say you are working as a incident manager. Okay, and you have 5 shifts or 3 shifts. In each shift, you have a three people, right? You want everybody when they're going out from the shift, they should update the checklist. They should update the handover document. अब ये records either you capture in the sticky notes, either you capture in the SharePoint, either you capture in the Excel sheet. ServiceNow say don't worry, you can do in the ServiceNow as well and use the VTB. VTB a free form. So I can say LNG Pathshala. ये मेरा VTB board है. I can create the swim lanes. You can rename it because it is a free form. You can rename it as well. Double click. Hello. In hello string and let's say bye. When you come, the work staying when you're in the working hours. When you're going, then you can say bye. If you want, you can add more lanes here as well because it's a free form. Add cards. You're assigning the kind of a task. Check all incidents of previous day. Open it if you want to, and you can assign as well. किसको assign करना? I want to be assigned to, let's say him. So now you can see this, and this has been added. Once you're done, once you're in the day, you are this. Once you're done, you can move it like this. Up to you because it is a free form. So you can do anything. If you want, you can add a checklist as well. You can see here. Open item. NC dashboard. Pick up second tab. Review records. You can this and this. So now you can see tasks are there. So if I say, okay, this task has been done, this has been done, this has been done, and done. 3 of 3 has been done. This is called the free form. You can add as many. You can do modification. Click here. You can hide and show this thing. If you want to put label, you can put label as, let's say I am putting as a label as well. Yeah. I can say this is a defect. I'm tracking it. So it becomes red. Because it is a visual, so you can do these things. There is the first thing of the visual task board. ठीक है तो चलो ये तो हो गया, ये तो बढ़िया है. I am happy. But how I can link it with my tables? So if you want to create a visual task board for the table level, then you have to come here and select, create a new and select the data driven. VTB only work on the tables which are extended from the task table, not any other table as of now. Clearly. Let's say I want to work on the change. Vertical lane. What you want to show in the vertical lane? I want to show the assignment group. Do you want to create swim lanes? Yes. Swim lanes assigned with the risk. Next. Do you want to show the records, limited records, like only closed or open or in progress or assess or authorized changes only? Up to you. Up to you, you can do. And you can do the sorting as well, in which order you want. So total as of now, 631 card will be get created. So I'll say that state is one of, या तो न्यू में हो या असेस में, ऑथराइज में या फिर शेड्यूल में. सिर्फ यही चाहिए. अभी देखो 259 है या फिर इम्प्लीमेंट में हो. क्रिएट. And for you, this has been created. Because we say on the top it's assignment group, so as per the assignment group has been come. So total AFT को 4 assign है, app को 2 है, service को 33, 67 and you can say like this. बोलोगे तो दिख तो मुझे एक ही रहा है, नहीं ना? We have to go here. नीचे क्यों नहीं हो रही? ये देखो, अब यहाँ पे देखोगे तो आपको दिखेंगे, ये देखो. In this, I will not say the drawback, but this is what the system say. In this, the movement is not that much easy. If you say from hardware to application development, you can do it. But if anything is required, anything is mandatory, you will get this pop-up and you have to do this particular part. So say it's not possible because you have to do little changes here first. To do this, or maybe I can say like this, or it is already in the V state, in the new state. So say assigned to user David Lowe must be member of this. So this was assigned to David Lowe. So first of all, it has been assigned to that. So remove that, and then you can do this. You don't have a permission to modify this on the board. Let's say, is it work for us or not? हो गया काम. So now you can see this has been moved here. ठीक है. In this, you can do the filtration from here. You want to see only the changes assigned to bird. Click on this. Moderate 1. देखो कोई तो हुआ इसको. Then Atul, I want to see little bit more. अच्छा और क्या देखना? Clear the filters from here. ठीक है. Go here. Quick panel, show labels. यहाँ पर मुझे देखना है जो लो प्रायोरिटी है. कोई नहीं है लो प्रायोरिटी. नहीं, मुझे देखना है जो हाई प्रायोरिटी है. इसको उठा देते हैं. कोई नहीं है अभी हाई प्रायोरिटी. This is what we can do in the VTB boards. If you want, you can little bit more this, and you can do. You can do little bit more changes here. Advanced settings. Background color पसंद नहीं है, change कर सकते हो. ये हाँ तो ये बढ़िया. ये आपने कुछ अब दिखाया ना, फीमेल स्टफ कुछ अब आपने दिखाया कि देखो कलर भी आप चेंज कर सकते हो, डार्क लाइट जो भी है. So like this you can make a changes. What you want to show in the vertical lane, you can see here. You can do like this. Drag and drop. Swim lanes. High, low, what you want to show, you can add or remove that particular part. ठीक. Then if you want to users कि कौन-कौन से users इसमें हैं, you can see here. And information. इसका पूरा बाई खाता. And if you want to do some filtration, you can click on edit and filter here. Now I want to see the changes only the access and authorize. Save changes. So my board is there. And I guess we can share as well this board with, we can share as well this one. Share this link with your teammate and they can see this. Easy है, interesting है और practical use होने वाला concept है. But the only thing is that we are not aware about this product very much. Give me a minute. We are not using this product in a manner. This is completely out of the box. No extra license is required for this one. So if you want, you can create a table based, or if you want, you can go for the free form as well. It is totally up to you or your requirement. This is a small topic of the VTB here. And these are, you said it's a बहुत छोटा topic था. Yes, it is a small topic, but it is a quick wins for you to show your customer that what you can do it. what you can bring it on the table. So if you want to change, you can change. Simulant risk आपको change करना है या due date change करने हैं, up to you. Last conflict के हिसाब से run करना है. You can run it now like this. It will be done for you and you can see the data here. So it's totally up to you, your business, that what they want to be used and how they want to be used it. Question, clarification, doubt.
Good, Atul.
And if you want, you can add it from here as well. Add card, sorry, not card. So you can create it from here as well. The only thing is that as it is the table driven, so you cannot modify a lot of things. Only presentation has been different. The records will be still coming from the same table only, right?
Right.
So that fundamental will be there. You can modify it, that's fine, no problem. You can add, update, everything. Okay, so we are saying that
it's not recording. Is it okay?
I started recording now.
Oh, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
So the thing is that it is driven from the task. Sorry, it is driven from the table. So you cannot modify a lot of things. That is the only problem statement here, but that's fine because that is the reason it has been there. So if you don't want to use any table, go for the free form. If you want to use any table, go for this way only. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what is mainly the VTB part. Now, task management. Even though we cover this task management in the change as well, but quick check on that part is basically that we can create a task for any record. Even though we can see now that features, release task, catalog task, change task, problem task, incident task, request task. So if you want, you can create a task for any record as well. So what you can do, you can go here and search for the task.list because that is the base on the code table. So if you see in the task, we have a different records. So total 3,977 record. This include everything. My change, my incident, my problem, my request, my case, everything has been added here. So if you click on this on the task, so you can get the anticipator. What type of task you want to create it? See, two big list. This one. The intention to tell you about the task because this is one of the selling point to the customer. Selling point means mainly we already discussed in the change itself, or the problem as well, that mainly when we cannot assign the primary record to multiple teams, then we use the task management. You can create a task for the teams and then you can assign the task to the users to the particular team. So now if I say I want to create a change task, ABC, change request, standard change task, or let's say task only. See, it's going a SC task. Means it is going for the customer service table, CSM part. So you can create it from here. Then Yatul, I want to create something different. Okay, let's say incident. You can create incident. Under that, you will create an incident task as well. Okay, you can create the ID as well. So this is a single place where you can go and see that how many tables has been extended from the task table. Quick way. And then you can use to put a record from here itself. Service task. So if you click here, this one, we're going to task. service underscore task. Not it is not catalog task, not it is not SC task, it is service task. So multiple things are available. Prefer to sell this point to the customer because it is easy the tracking on the individual team level as well. That is the reason I just added a small point here. The task that what is this task do actually? Major part of this task in the change, in the problem, and in the release. Because release accountability is with the one team, but can be done, the work can be done by the multiple teams on that particular part. So they can use the task management on that particular place for that particular part. This is a small topic, very small topic on this particular stuff. Okay. Last topic for today, we'll discuss about the application manager. Very small, not no technical, but as a admin, as a consultant, we need to be know about this. So if you notice from the last 50 days, I said, okay, guys, go here, search for the plugins, and you can install the plugin. Right, this one. This is called the application manager. Earlier, it was known as a plugin interface or plugin page, but now in the last release, in the Vancouver release, ServiceNow replaced this concept and bring the concept called the application manager. What this mean? What is the meaning of the plugin? Plugin is go please.
Sorry, no, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go and go. You are saying something. Go ahead.
It's like an add-in to
Added.
the
But
current
why
feature.
we need
Yeah.
plugin?
For additional, task within the application.
Not task, features.
Feature, yeah.
So like if you use iPhone and you are going in the public, you can't put on the speaker, right? For the
Right.
songs. What you do, you plug in the wire or you plug in the Bluetooth or you plug in the earpods and then you can use it. It is not always required that you use it. It is the addition.
Yes.
If you want, you can keep your earpads in your bag. Otherwise, leave it at home as well. In the same manner, ServiceNow say, out of the box, I'm giving you a lot of things. But my customers, there are many of the customers who are not enough mature in the system now, in the industry now, and they cannot or they're not in the position to use a lot of features as of now. So what ServiceNow say? Let me put a bundle with the name called the plugin. If you need, you go and activate that plugin in your instance. If you don't want, don't activate it. So maybe example, I show you this thing, digital product release. It is not out of the box, number one. I thought I needed, so I activated it. I thought I need DevOps, so I activated it. Maybe you say, Atul, I don't know, we're not using DevOps at all. So why should I install this? Because these are also chargeable. Plugins can be or cannot be chargeable. It depends at which product you're using and what functionality it's bringing. So it's come up with license or free of cost as well. When I say license pricing, nobody on this community is able to help you that what is the license cost, what is the license way to do. So if you have any doubt, question on the licensing part, costing part, the best time is your ServiceNow account team. They can guide you on that particular part. Now the thing is that Atul, ठीक है, but why we're discussing this? Let's say I want to install a plugin called Mass Update. Okay, it's already installed, right? This one. So even in the DC release, ServiceNow upgrade this page as well. So what you can do? Let's say I want to be what plugin I should install. चलो कुछ ऐसे ढूंढते हैं. ITSM करके ढूंढते हैं, कुछ तो मिल ही जाएगा. हाँ देखो मिल गया ना. देखो यहाँ पर अब तीन चीजें हैं. नंबर वन is store application, which is not available here, but you can get it from the store. Like Google Play Store, we have a service Play Store. It may be created by ServiceNow. It may not be created by ServiceNow. It's created by some other companies, other partners, other customers, and they put or they're selling it on the ServiceNow platform. Second, family plugin. आपके पास already एक set है. You are upgrading that plugin. You're adding one more person in that family. So this is what the family plugins are there. And last is the product. Core product जो ServiceNow के वो वाले. So totally there's 8 products. If you serve with ITSM, I have 8 products. What product you want to be installed? Let's say I want to be installed for the ITSM mobile agent. Click on this. It says if you install this, number one, it is a ServiceNow product, not built by any third party. One part. Once you install, no licensed. Now यहाँ पर no license का doesn't mean कि कुछ नहीं है. If you want to confirm, better you go and reach out to your ServiceNow account team. When you click on this install, it will tell you that I am going to be installed. This is for you. This is the latest version, and this is the. Do you want a demo data as well? So in our service now, when we get it from in our instance, when we get it from a service now, we get a demo data. Dummy data जो रहता है. If I click on the proceed, you want to install now or later, you can schedule as well. नहीं आज क्या है? हाँ 12 तारीख को. I am happy if you do it on the 10 o'clock. ठीक है. Schedule कर दिया. Done. Close. So you can see here. But Atul, where I can go and see? You can go back here and you can on this option updates installed or they remove it. Classical नहीं तो previous screen पे जाने के लिए है. There must be okay. There must be something here which say scheduled. So we can see that how many plugins has been scheduled as of now for my release. If you want to update something, you can see here updates are installed. These many plugins has been installed in my system, in my instance, not system, in my instance. You can see here. If you did not find any plugin in this format, then you can request for a plugin as well. And it will take you to the support where you can go and log in. I can't log in because it's required a proper company access, which I don't have here. It's my PDI. Or you can open the store as well. Like a Play Store, say Google Play Store, the same way we have a ServiceNow store. And here you will see that a lot of company build a lot of products, a lot of applications and selling on this particular platform. So let's say I am looking for a training. I am a trainer, so I want to record everything in the ServiceNow, but I don't have a time to buy to build any product or the app. So I can go and check is any company who provided this application. So you can see there are this. So if I think, oh wow, this is look good to me, I click on this. I will reach out to, and you can see it's a ServiceNow certified app, means this has been prepared by OB and EM. This one prepared by this company and they're selling on the ServiceNow platform, and ServiceNow say I am certifying it, means the code has been written in the well best practice, security, interpretability, performance, everything has been done, and I'm certifying yes, it is a good app if you want to use it. But ServiceNow never say it is free or paid. For that, you have to be reach out to the seller. You can see what this product includes, what's the rating, what the dependency, or if you want to see more license requirement, you can see here. This is only applicable or compatible with Vancouver, Utah, and Tokyo. It means not sure that this will work on the Washington DC or not, or maybe they are working it because Washington DC is not general available as of now. If you want, you can reach out to this one. Total 61 custom tables they used to build this application. So this is something, if you want to buy, you can go there, you can contact to the seller, they will reach out to you and they can help you to understand that what they're doing. See, pricing is paid. You have to pay some amount for this one. Now, how this pricing has been decided? Only this team can help you, the seller team. Okay. If you go back here and you can see the activity logs. It will help you to understand a little bit more about your plugins. What you have done till now. And you can do the filter as well. यहाँ पर देखो मैं कहा था कहीं होगा ये देखो यहाँ शेड्यूल यहाँ मिल जाएगा क्या है. So you can see here what are in progress, schedule, failed, completed. You can see everything in this particular part here. If I change the classical view, you will see मजा नहीं आया देखने में तो. In the beginning when this has been launched, we were not much liking it, but now we're liking it because we're using day in day out on this particular part. This was the old interface given by ServiceNow for this application manager. Earlier it was known as a plugin interface, but now they call it as a this thing, application manager only. And definitely if ServiceNow is coming with the new interfaces, we also need to be opt that so that we can continue in that particular phase and we can achieve or get all the new features which is provided by ServiceNow. Okay. This is what a small, one more thing important is that if you install any plugin in the dev or the test instances in your official, I'm talking, it is non-chargeable. As soon as you move it to the production, it is chargeable. Number one. Number two, this is what my experience says. It is not easy to uninstall any plugin. That is in ServiceNow always say that if, so let's say these are the installed plugins, right? Let's say this one. They're giving the option for the uninstall now because this is an app. But if it's something, a core plugin kind of things, we cannot uninstall. Here we can uninstall as well. ठीक है, मुझे नहीं चाहिए, let me uninstall this thing. I can install. But ServiceNow say that it is not that much easy to uninstall the apps because plugin because this is the app. ServiceNow app, so you can still uninstall. WhatsApp install क्या? Install क्या uninstall करते काम हो गया. लेकिन if you say that अतुल can I uninstall the OS, वो possible नहीं है. वो हो गया तो एक बार हो गया तो हो गया वो. ठीक है. So this is always ServiceNow recommend. If you are 100% sure that you need this plugin, only then install. Don't do hit and trial just for the purpose. If you want to do that hit and trial, there is a separate instance ServiceNow provide kind of a demo hub something is there which provided by ServiceNow and you can use that particular part. Okay, so these are the few tips, not tips, few points which need to be considered when you are working on the plugin installations or uninstallations. Sometimes what happens, someone says my app or my module is not working properly. So what we recommend, go and try to repair your plugin. कई बार होता है ना कि चार्जर काम नहीं कर रहा, हाँ थोड़ा सा तार आपको नीचे करके देखो चल पड़ेगा तो हम रिपेयर कर देता. सेम थिंग इज applicable here only. Sometimes it did not work, so we say okay, go and repair it. When you repair it, is reinstall the files. So maybe some file which was missing earlier has been repaired now and you can see the changes in your instance now. Clear, Hema?
Yes, Atul.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now let me stop the recording.